Hey friends, this is Tig again with another reaction video, and today we're going to be talking about modern dating. Women going on TikTok complaining about men as usual. Now, a disclaimer, I don't have anything against these women. Please don't go find them and start harassing them or anything like that. I just disagree. I think they're going through a lot of problems due to the fact of poor choices, but they won't accept those choices. And also, I believe it's based on emotion. One minute they're happy with the men they have, the next minute all men are terrible. Now let's go ahead and get into this reaction. But before we do, please like, subscribe, and share this video. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you know whenever we come out with new videos, okay? Alright, let's get started.
I see so many women on TikTok. Of course, they're like liberal, complaining like, oh my God, dating's so hard in the city. All men are trash. All men are garbage. Blah, blah. It's like, do you think if you've been dating and you're in your late 30s and every man has had an issue with you or not wanting you, do you think at some point the common denominator might be you? Maybe you're the problem. Maybe it's not like the 4.5 billion men on the planet. Trust me when I say there are thousands of people suitable for you. I think it might be you. You might be, if you cannot obtain a partner, you might be nuts. Also, I don't understand this thing, like, it's so hard to date in the city. I understand the challenges of the city. Where would you rather be? The cornfields where there's 5 people to date? What, do you want to go to an Amish community? I'm so confused. In the city, you have literally the most amount of options. I don't understand. What's better? What's a better option? I don't understand these things.
I've been going on dates for the past 2 weeks. When I say I'm not satisfied, this what the fuck I got to choose. When you take me on a date, you open up my fucking door. You open up the door. You pull out the chart if it's a chart, and you cut my fucking steak if it's a steak. I'm always gonna order a steak to see if you got some fucking home training, hoe. If you take a female on a date, she order a steak, you cut it. The fuck? They pre-cut it, then you cut it. Be a gentleman. Be the gentleman. You trying to gently touch on this ass? Do the work. Do the work. We going on multiple dates. You want some ass from me? We going on multiple dates. We putting in effort. Bitch, we doing what we got to do to get some ass.
Wow. Would you date a woman like this? Any takers? You should avoid a woman like this at all costs. She don't care about your character or what type of person you are. All she want to do is take. These are the modern women that's out here right now, and they want to demand you to treat them like ladies, even when they're not. She's talking about cutting her steak. If memory serves, women back in the day used to cut the men's steak when they were wives. And in my opinion, this is definitely not wife material. Avoid a woman like this at all costs. She don't care about you, and any chance she can do better, she will monkey branch from you. Just avoid it. Try to find a good girl. Nothing like this, fellas. I don't care how fine she is a headache in the long run.
I'm dating in 2024. I'm done. I no longer want to waste my time with somebody that's entertaining other people or playing with my emotions or giving me mixed feelings. I don't want to be confused anymore in a relationship. The sad part is people are sleeping with each other, people are having fun with each other, but nobody's marrying each other. Everybody's just being entertained. There's people that are married that are talking to other women. There's women that are married that are sleeping with other men. What kind of year is this? I am so scared to give my heart up for somebody that's going to just destroy it and then be with somebody else. These men and these women are using people in a relationship. Nobody's loyal these days. It's so rare to find loyalty. Why can't I find somebody that just wants to be with me and not entertaining other people on social media? The world of dating in 2024 is disgusting. And I guarantee in 2025, it's over. 100% it's over.
You know, I realize a lot of men don't believe us when we tell them our stories and interactions about other men because our stories be so outlandish. Like, our stories and our situations we be in be so unrealistic, like it really needs to be in a movie. And that's why they don't believe us, because they think like, oh, well, I wouldn't do anything like that. And I don't know anybody that would do anything like that. So it's a high possibility and the probability that you're lying, and I'm not going to believe you, because who really do that? It's really men out here that do crazy things. And even though we see men kicking down doors for no reason, men punching women in the face for no reason, men shooting women because they just said they did not want to give them their number. But for some reason, when we tell y'all the abuse and the trauma and the drama and the stress that we go through individually, y'all don't see it. But when it's on the news, it just seems so realistic, huh?
Yes, women, we do believe you. There's a lot of crazy people out there, definitely a lot of crazy men. We deal with them, okay? But the problem is, why do you date these men? That's the question. It's not that the men don't believe you. They just wonder why you dating somebody that nuts. And women are known to be dating a lot of bad boys, okay? But these guys just end up being nutcases because the regular men are too boring for them. They need excitement. They want to do things. They want to travel. They want to have crazy sex. All this stuff comes with the bad boy, but also the crazy stuff this young lady just mentioned. Ladies, just be careful, okay? We do believe those stories. We just wonder why you keep dating these guys over and over and over again.
Okay, ladies, I hate to say it, but I have to say it because I am sick of this, and I'm speaking to myself. Why do we never give the nice guy the chance? Like, why do we look at the nice guy like the ones who's just annoying and just thirsty and they're always available and not attractive to us? And meanwhile, we're complaining that we're getting dogged out, that we're dealing with manipulative, narcissistic men who can't treat a woman right. Not even men, little boys who don't know how to treat a woman right, who just fumble us all the time. Like, we complain that we get treated like that, but 9 times out of 10, we overlooked the nice guy to deal with this man. Boy. Like, I don't get it. Why do we do that? In 2024, can we stop doing that? I'm speaking to myself too, because I hate that I do this too. Like, can we give the nice guys a chance? Let's give the nice guys a chance. I want the nice guy. I want the guy that's texting me, "Good morning, beautiful. I hope you have an amazing day today because you're such a blessing and I'm grateful to know you." Like, I want that guy. I don't want the guy that's texting me, "Hey, what's up?" Can we stop doing that? This is not it. Like, in 2024, we're going for the nice guys.
Wow, I love this woman's honesty. But let's get real. This woman is just going through something right now. She probably went through a few bad boys and now she in that mood. But the truth of the matter is, once she start feeling better and start feeling attractive again, she going to start dating the bad boys. Why? Because bad boys are exciting. They love bad boys. They bring drama. These women do not want to be bored. That's the worst thing you can do to them. And nice guys to them are boring. They don't want to do anything exciting, take risks like bad boys do. So this woman, even though I appreciate the fact that she's being honest that she does date bad boys, the truth of the matter is, when women talk like this, they're at that stage when they're sick of bad boys at the moment. But later on, when it comes back to them, when they meet an NBA player or a rapper, they got a lot of money and they feel like they're attracted to this person, they're going to go right back to dating those bad boys again. So right now, hey, it's up and up. Hopefully this woman will learn, but somehow I get the feeling she won't.
I saw that video of that lady complaining about her husband not really doing anything for Mother's Day. Not to put my parents' business out there, but growing up, I never really saw my dad do anything romantic for my mom. Actually, never even saw them kiss. All I saw was my mom getting up at like 5 a.m. and going to work and coming home and going to sleep. It was kind of like the breadwinner of the family, and she just lived to like make our family work. Of course, obviously, flash forwarding into my adult life and dating life, I grew up with this idea that men are just incapable of romance. That women kind of have to be the head of the household to just make everything work. Flash forward, I have this boyfriend, probably still to this day one of the sweetest guys I've ever dated. But of course, like my childhood, he was not someone that did a lot of romantic gestures or grand gestures, and I was kind of like the one that wore the pants. I just figured shit out. Today we're just sitting and talking, and he's telling me about his ex-girlfriend, and he's telling me about how she was just so materialistic and she required so much. So much so that he literally went to get a second job in order to buy this girl stuff that she wanted. It's funny because I knew this girl from my hometown, and my friends and I would literally laugh at how much this girl was capable of making men turn out for her. I'm talking about buying her dogs, taking her on trips, like doing the most for this girl. And it was without fail every single boyfriend she dated. I was the boyfriend that was incapable of showing me romance and love, able to do that for her. But it's not that he was incapable. Men are actually very fucking capable. And they know what we want without us having to ask for it. The thing is that I had laid the groundwork with our relationship as the easy girl that didn't require much. I was willing to wear the pants, guide the relationship, figure shit out for him. As opposed to that girl from my hometown that probably had told him like, I'm not doing shit and you better figure it the fuck out. She had made it very clear that she was a high maintenance woman that required a lot of things. And to this day, I have continued to see this girl date men that show up for her, give her what the fuck she wants, and she lives a blissful life. From what I can tell. She looks like she doesn't worry about a damn fucking thing. So many women have this idea that men are incapable of providing romance, that they have to leave, that they can't figure things out emotionally because men are just incapable of emotions. And that's not at all the case. We just settle. And unfortunately continue to uplift this narrative that men are incapable, which is just weaponized incompetence. Because what? You think the women that are getting treated well by men, you think those men are special? No, it does not take a genius to know what romance is. It doesn't take a genius to know what loyalty is or to help somebody out. Men will fucking serve their friends. You think they're not gonna serve you and you throwing out coochie? If you allow them, you lay the groundwork that you can just come on in and just chill at home and I'll figure it out for you. Hear from me? I did that with every single one of my relationships and I ended up with a bunch of fucking dusties. Men will do what you allow. They love the path to least resistance. They respect women so much more that expect more of them. They are not incapable. They just don't want to fucking do it. And they'd love for you to do it for them. Haven't y'all realized that the best you will ever see a man act is when he's trying to get you at the beginning of the relationship? And then at the end of the relationship when you've ended it with him and he's trying to get your ass back. They're fucking capable of it.
Why do women today expect so much more from men than women did generations ago? That's a good question. I assumed it was because women are more independent and they know it'd be better to stay single than have a partner with no capacity or desire to meet the basic needs that any relationship requires to survive. What? I thought we were talking about expectations. Right. Feels like we're gonna need the clipboard for this one. Where are you hiding clipboards? Okay, hit me with some unreasonable expectations. Okay. Well, you know as well as I do, they're expecting so much more emotional garbage from us now. Okay. Women want the bare minimum levels of intimacy and connection. What else? They're always complaining about the mutual chores and the domestic labor. Listen, I don't care if the dishes get done. Okay. Equality and shared responsibility. Anything else? Men were just more free back in the day. If they wanted to go to the bar, they went to the bar. It didn't have to be a big deal. Okay. Women don't want to be neglected or overlooked anymore. So needy. We can't even like and follow half-naked pictures of models online without getting an earful about it. Women want a partner with integrity that they can actually trust. And don't even get me started if, God forbid, we have a fight together. Oh. She wants us to take turns speaking, trying to understand, validate, and empathize with each other's experience. I'm sorry, what? Oh my gosh, women want mutual respect. What has this world come to? She wants me to set aside time in the day to talk to her about my day and my feelings and stuff. Basic communication skills. She wants me to hug her instead of just groping her. I'm sorry, beggars can't be choosers. I believe they call that one affection. I just don't get it. I don't understand how you can't see how unfair it is for men out here. Yeah, I'm seeing something all right. I think we're the problem.
Wow, ladies, be careful of men like this. They'll say one thing and behind the scenes, they'll do something completely different. These are the kind of men that would try to break up relationships. They will listen to your sad stories about your boyfriend and blame it all on your man, while at the same time trying to make you break up with him so he can sleep with you. These guys are deceivers. They destroy relationships. They kiss your butt just to get close to you. They put out videos like this to deceive you. They're nothing like this. Do not believe a word that comes out of their mouth. These guys, I'm telling you, they are quite boring. They have no character. They have no loyalty. Nothing about them. You want to be involved with these guys. All they do is try to play to your sensibilities. Avoid these men at all costs. He is trying to deceive you. That is my opinion. Please, please. I know you ran into men like this before. They be out there talking about, oh yeah, man, these women just want equality. They just want to be treated well. Who doesn't? But these guys, he's just making it seem like all men are terrible and all women are good. It sounds good when these guys tickle your ear, but in the end, they will destroy your relationship.
Most women have never even heard what their role as a wife is. I'll say this from anecdotal experience and from interviewing hundreds and hundreds of women. The role of a wife, right, is supposed to be, right, here's the man, here's the woman. Okay. You're supposed to be his helpmate. You're supposed to submit to his authority, right? But most women want to be equal. Actually, most women want to be above the man. And that's why we see in media all of these celebrities of the men worshiping the woman. If you go up to a typical couple, right, and you ask them a question, the woman will talk first. You know, it's like if you go into a company, you go and ask a bunch of people in the room a question. It's usually the people with the most authority speak. So there's little ways you could sort of pick out who wears the pants in the relationship.
The reason dating isn't fun anymore is because you're not having fun. The number one complaint I see from women when it comes to like men is, men aren't valuing me, they're not treating me right. I get it. Men suck sometimes. Everybody fucking sucks. Stop taking them seriously. I started having the easiest time when I went into dating, and I'm not dating. I'm just having fun. And I'm not here for anything serious. I'm just having fun. My motto is, it's never serious until it is. For example, this is what I do. If I'm on a date and a guy's like, girl, I'm gonna make you my wife. I'm here for a good time, but I'm not gonna ruin it and be like, you have to work for this. You have to earn it. You need to earn. Fuck that shit. I'm not telling them that shit. I just simply look up with my pretty cute eyes and I'm like, okay. Let me smile and I just have a good time and I just leave it alone. Cause I know that motherfucker ain't serious. He's not gonna fucking wife me up. He's not trying to wife me up. I don't give a shit. But in my head, it's never that serious. I don't care if a man has a ring and I'm not ready. It ain't that serious. It's never that fucking serious. There's a guy, every 6 months, we meet up. He lives in New York, I live in LA. He comes to LA, we hang out for a day. We hang out for one day and I enjoy the fuck out of his company, and then he leaves and we don't talk. 6 months, maybe I go to New York next time. And I'm like, hey, you in New York? And we have the time of our lives. But you know what it's not? It's not fucking serious. And I genuinely like this guy. But like, husband? Maybe later, But right now, what the fuck is the rush? What's the rush? We're enjoying each other's time. Y'all just need to enjoy each other's time and stop trying to make it something. It doesn't have to be anything. We already know that obviously 99.999% of people, except one person, will be like your forever person. So everybody else, it's not serious. Stop taking it serious. Stop trying to make it to what it's not. It doesn't have to turn into a relationship. We could just have a good time. It's never serious until it is.
Wow. Okay. These are the type of modern women that's always on TikTok trying to give out sound advice. Do not follow it, man. The fact of the matter is these guys aren't taking her seriously. It's not the other way around. Because she really likes this guy if she keep meeting this guy every month for one day. And you know what they're doing most of that day, right? Now, look, I'm not trying to crap on this woman or any other women on these TikTok. I'm just trying to state the facts. These guys don't want to get married, at least the guys they're messing with. So now they accept it in a way where they're just not taking it seriously. Now they're just having fun. When you hear a woman talk like this, run. She probably got a lot of guys in her circle that she's talking to. So right now, she's just living her best life. At least that's what they call it. These women, these modern women, do not understand what a real relationship is. If they ever did. I wish more women would understand the truth and then try to find themselves someone that they can love and be with. But instead, they'd rather be side chicks. And they telling other women to be side chicks as well. Do not listen to it, or you'll never have a real, true relationship. You'll never have a husband. You'll never have kids with a husband. Not a single mother, but a woman that's married with children. Okay? It's unfortunate that dating is so terrible these days. In 2024, I really feel sorry for a lot of these people. Back in the day, people respected each other. They loved each other. And their goals were to get married. These people these days, it don't seem like that's their goals anymore. It's very, very sad. Okay? All right. I really appreciate all of you coming by. Thanks again. This is T and peace.